Hello everyone, it's great to be sponsoring the CreativePro week again. Ken Jones from Circular Software here, and I'm happy to speak with you in the forums throughout the week. And in this session I'm going to show you as many of the Circular Software features as possible in the short time we have. Stick around for a special offer at the end, and hope to see you soon. We have three main software products that all run on the Mac alongside InDesign. I'm going to show you Circular Flow and Master Plan today. With Circular Flow launched and InDesign running, I'm going to place some PDFs into InDesign. This one is a multi-page PDF, and that's fine. Circular Flow can combine PDFs, can have more than one PDF on top of each other, and in this case they're actually spread PDFs, and it's going to choose to place them into a newly created document and create the pages for us. Okay, with all the PDFs now placed into InDesign, we can also see that the text is being pulled from the PDFs, and that's going to be used in the ebook search. You can see it, and you can edit it here as well if you like, but here it is in the script label panel. Using the Circular Flow audio and video tools, I'm going to add an audiobook panel. I'm going to paste in some metadata. You could type in there as well, and I'm going to choose the audio tracks for this audiobook. Okay, we're now ready to create our audiobook. So in Circular Flow, I'm just going to choose to create that audiobook. I'm going to save the document, and it's really very quick. It's going to export the new audiobook file format, and I'm going to open it up, and we can see it's a fully functioning audiobook.
What's it like to be at home all the time?
I'm going to use some Circular Flow accessibility tools to add some structure to this document. If I've got a table of contents in InDesign, then that will be picked up. Otherwise, I can paste in or type in here and add in the page numbers that I'm going to be pointing to for the ebook. I'm going to use the accessibility metadata panel to add some more information about the document. This is really important in the latest version of EPUB to declare just exactly how accessible your documents are. Click on this button to create your Amazon fixed layout file. A couple of minutes later, you find this dropped onto the desktop. So here's one with, as you can see, the table of contents, and you get in Kindle Previewer to see how it looks on different devices, turn the device around, and maybe if I switch it to a tablet as well. And you get some nice stepping through and zooming too. So this is the file from InDesign in Kindle. Circular Flow looks at the layers that we're using in our InDesign documents. So for more complex documents or for cleaner code, you might want to use this tool, which will actually pull the live text away from the background graphics. Pull a text frame onto a Flow live text layer, and then any text which is overset automatically becomes scrolling text. So you get this effect. Use the Circular Flow web code and widgets tools to place your web code onto the InDesign page. Direct it to a folder of code and position it where you want it to appear on the page. In this document, I've got some examples from Hype and also from In5. And if we have a look in Apple Books, this is how our web code is working alongside our InDesign page. There we go. Lovely. And some nice graphics created in InDesign in In5 and then placed back in with Circular Flow. Use the Circular Flow Read Aloud tools to add Read Aloud to your InDesign documents. As you can see, you are adding a panel with the words and the timings. It's all done totally automatically, and you get something like this.
What is wrong, Frog? Asked Little Red Hen. I can't read my ebook properly, replied Frog.
The EPUBs that Circular Flow creates are automatically handed off to check against EPUB Checker to make sure they're valid EPUBs, and also to the new ACE by Daisy to check whether or not there are any accessibility problems. We're adding sections and landmarks to long documents like this by clicking to add in these markers. And they're like signposts on each page. Actually, if I zoom out, there's actually a auto marking tool which will go through and add landmarks that it finds throughout the document. You can see that happening. Another accessibility feature is to add page markers. These identify the print page in the ebook. One for the coders out there. The export that you get from Circular Flow contains all the ARIA roles, the more modern way to identify areas of an EPUB for accessibility. Circular Flow makes it very clear which images have or haven't got extra descriptions. And if I were to change the text here, it would be added as a alt tag. Rather than InDesign users typing in the alt tags as they go, it's really an editorial task. So we can prepare our images, and then we can import the descriptions and add them to all the images in one go. So this is alt tags as well as extended image descriptions being added to all 30 images. So with the image descriptions added and a little bit more metadata added, we hit this button to produce a reflowable EPUB and an Amazon file. It opens up in Kindle Reader, and we can go and see how that looks. Obviously you can change the size of the text, change the font if you wish, and see how it looks on different devices, perhaps on the phone, turn it around, advance the view. So with our accessible reflowable EPUB, we know it works in Apple Books. Here's where the image description, the extended image description looks. We've got the nice styling, the font's carried through, etc. Here it is in Thorium. You might not have seen this yet. It's quite new. This has got a lot of nice features especially for accessibility. Have a look at some of these. We can space out the text, we can change the margins, we can change the spacing between the words, we can change the spacing between the letters of the words, and also line spacing. All of this can be very useful. This is a Windows as well as Mac tool, and also we've got this in Calibro. Calibro works in the browser and therefore is cross-platform too, and this will read out the descriptions as well. Hold on.
Perhaps not, Alice cautiously replied, but I know I have to beat time when I learn music. Image alt text. The Mad Hatter recites the song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bat. Image description.
So, we've got a few different options for our accessible EPUB. With Masterplan running, you can take the package of EPUB that we've created with Circular Flow, or you can create your own from a PDF or any InDesign document or book and upload it so it can be viewed online. With Masterplan, you can place your publications into any website which you choose, either as an overlay or as an embed into the page. And then as the reader clicks onto a page, they get the either EPUB or PDF in this case presented securely in the browser. With Masterplan, you can securely choose who can access your publications, to the site, to the person, to the spread, and to the minute. So if I, as an admin user, choose to lock down or open up individual recipes in this cookery book, you can see I can change that on the fly to allow people to view them. InDesign Magazine are using our WordPress plugin to allow their members to search and instantly access any page of their back catalogue. And because we get a full text search, we can look for a phrase and find it on a page and go straight into that publication and to that page of that publication and view it in our browser. And because you can share links and previews straight out to social media, you can pull people back to the site it was shared from with the Buy Now button and the page that was shared opening directly in the browser. Circular Software has just signed up with a new partner to bring some amazing things to our audiobooks. Now, when we saw the ebook before, the text-to-speech was rather robotic, and that's what we're used to, but have a listen to this.
It is the mark of a modest man to accept his friendly circle ready-made from the hands of opportunity, and that was the lawyer's way.
And also this.
Introduction. Few peoples or groups have ever exerted such an influence on popular culture as the Vikings. They have given us everything from the foundation of modern cities to comic book superheroes.
Now, neither of those two passages of text was actually read by a human. Using AI, they have created a way to synthesize and recreate human-like speech, but we can use that on any passage of text. It's still recorded audio that's joined to the text in either an audiobook or an ebook, but that text can be supplied and automatically and then very affordably created as professional narrated audio. So that voice of Edward Herman is a famous voice of audiobooks from times gone by, but that same voice can still be used for the books that we're creating today. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Now follow this link anytime in June and you can make your own audiobook, fixed or reflowable ebook, or take any PDF and publish with Masterplan for free.